Wow, I can make all sorts of stuff.
And we are going.
Wow.
What was? No.
We are good to go, by the way.
Are we live?
Yep, we are now. Just did it.
Okay.
Dude, I should totally get winged boots. No, but I already have.
So,
Never mind. We're good.
who?
Whoo.
Who?
Okay.
Woo.
Nope, that's not what I. All right. Who wants to give a little bit of a recap before we
I'll do that.
move forward? Go for it.
So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, we began by tormenting a occupied village of bugbears and
Occupied by evil
barbarians. Occupied by bugbears and barbarians for approximately 8 days until we drove the majority of them to insanity. And
Or
then
fear.
we
Just a lot
and
of
fear.
left.
And then we brutally desecrated the remaining members of them.
I wouldn't say that. Come on.
Donko brutally desecrated some people.
Yeah, an hour-long lightning strike. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was it wasn't us. That was.
We're not associated with him.
I mean, Granted, I did tell him, "Go wild. Give me the 7 plagues of Moses."
And Donko took that to heart.
Anyway.
We forgot to loot and then re-looted the boss.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Week doing nice stuff like helping old ladies across the street. And
We didn't emphasize that, but that happened.
That did happen.
It did happen.
It was a big thing too. It was 3 weeks of rebuilding a freaking town.
Rebuilding town. We realigned our after that nightmare.
Sure. Uh-huh.
And then nightmares came out of our bags of holding and kidnapped us into the darkness.
Yes.
Roll credits.
In the middle of
And
the game goes to the astral sea.
So, as Risa attempts to save the four of you from these nightmarish, lanky creatures with long hair, she's unsuccessful as just one person, one robot, one defender. And all of you are pulled one by one into one of your bags of holding.
But we were all pulled into the same bag.
No, different bag.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I think it totally matters.
Yeah, because this could be that multi-interdimensional handbag thing that's totally OP.
Could be. 4
Bag
chance.
of many hands or whatever.
B. Ryan, 4 chance.
Oh, yes.
You are walking on the road. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. It's a little chilled in the air. Nothing too bad for this area in the world. The oak trees around you have turned from the brilliant greens to the bright yellows and purples and oranges of fall. As you're walking along the road, you are alone, as you normally are. in these situations. The bag that your employer has given you is slung over your shoulder. Well, it's kind of a side satchel kind of thing. And you are in between probably a day out, maybe a little bit less if you hurry, from your target where you need to go. When you feel something in the bag start to move, you weren't aware that there was anything in the bag. When you opened it, it was empty. You look down as this long hand pulls out and pricks you in the side with something. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oof.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. That should be roll 20. Right?
Yep, roll a d20, then add 3. Or if you go into your character sheet and go under saving throws, you can click on Constitution, and that will roll it for you.
Oh, okay. I typed it out and it looks like I rolled a 10 plus 3. 13.
Okay. You are taken aback by this weirdly bony hand sticking out of a bag. You freak out for a sec. You pull the bag off and throw it away. But the damage is done. You drop to your knees as your legs get weak. And the last thing you remember seeing is something crawling out of the bag. Tall, big, hair matted, coming over the face, 2 bright pinpricks for the eyes. Long and lanky as your consciousness fades. And you go unconscious. All of you.
Over before it began.
All of you. Your minds are foggy as consciousness slowly starts to seep its way back in from the darkness. You don't remember why you're here, where you are. You don't remember who you are for a second, and then those memories start to come back as sounds outside of yourself start to hear things. Chattering geese, maybe? No. Voices. A few voices. As all of you start to stir on some sort of hard ground. You hear a voice. Good morning. Excellent.
You were good.
They're awake. Good. They will make the perfect test subjects. Another voice chimes in, dart deeper. Don't forget our goal, Vilra. Vamis, you too. Do you think they'll know where the Orb of the Unlucky is? Or at least where we can start our search?
Did you say the Orb of the Unlucky? I gesture to my orb. I seem pretty unlucky right now.
You try and speak and just mumble voices. Mumble start to come out, yeah. Tahal was a massive city. Yeah, maybe they've seen part of it. Maybe they can point us there. Don't get carried away.
Can I it's not an interjection.
Yep.
Charles would like to cast Detect Thoughts using Subtle Spell, requiring no material components. Which means he doesn't need to move his hands or say anything.
Right. You think hard about casting that spell. And you can feel the spell slot, the energy of that spell leave you, but your mind stays closed off.
Okay. Gotcha.
The spell fails, You know for a fact the spell fails. But you don't know why. Perhaps perhaps these seem to be higher on the willpower scale than others from this world we've experimented on. They may not tell us right away, General. Oh, yes, rest assured, General. They will tell us eventually. No elephant or their disgusting spawn can escape with the cult of Exodus. You can hear the voice kind of more move in your direction. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yes, it may be the last home you would ever have. And the voices start to retreat as you hear the clipping of shoes on some hard stone or something as the people who were around you retreat. And I'll say over the next hour or so, or you think it's an hour, it's hard to tell, all of you start to wake up. Let me quickly do something real quick. But quickly. Only quickly, though. Just quick. Come on, roll 20. Oh,
This is not appropriate music.
I chose a mystery playlist.
This is entering the elven forest.
We're waking up. We're waking up.
I'm
Good
assuming.
morning.
I don't think there's any
Good morning,
sun.
bright.
Good morning, Starshine. We have a.
I need like mechanical, like
Hence.
industrial noise, like.
I can get you industrial. What we got?
Real quick, I gotta go help my wife get my daughter to bed. I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Command does not have a roll. Wait.
So
Requires you to either have a roll.
to
Says
distinguish
DJ.
between the Brian and the Ryan, I'm just gonna call Donko and Chance.
Yeah.
Chance, what if you're willing to tell us what's your class?
You don't have to if it's a spoiler.
It probably wouldn't be a spoiler for long, considering one of the cantrips, Warlock.
Okay.
Really?
Double
Yeah.
warlock. All right.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Well, I found
You
out
guys-
about
you guys
I
can
found out
bond
about
on
this.
nightmares.
Found out about
Yeah.
this D&D group on pretty short notice, like this afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And on short notice, a certain subclass of Warlock is something I've been wanting to do for a while.
Awesome.
And I had kind of have a character that already has some stuff set up for some previous game that didn't work out, so they're getting reused.
All right. Okay.
Are we allowed to use GGR weapons?
EGR. That's
Oh, Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. Maybe.
Oh, okay. That yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Sometimes.
Depending.
Well, I'm just like, there's a ring that has Chaos Bolt in it, and I'm like, that's cool.
That sounds.
It's
that sounds pretty good.
You know, I'm kind of wanting a homebrew like that. Because, like, magic items have to have magic spells in them, right? So if I build bracers with Hunter's Mark, that actually sounds pretty cool.
Dash isn't a command anymore. Max, do you have admin? Or no, you don't.
Nope. Unfortunately, how I wish I did. I'm gonna need to. I keep telling Josh to give it to me just so I can do things.
I can't clear the playlist, so
Wait, really?
yeah.
Oh,
What are
well,
its commands?
it's a different command, if I remember correctly.
Bot commands.
Let me actually pull up my. Okay, it's not in there, but.
Hey, if you're prone,
Rhythm.
does it take a full action to become unprone?
No,
Or does it
It
just
takes
take some
it's
movement?
half your movement
After
speed.
movement? Yeah.
Yep, half your
Okay.
movement.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Yep.
Would that be affected by whether you are tied up or something? It probably would be, huh?
You have to use your action to
I mean,
untie,
if you're
basically.
tied up, it depends. I guess it depends on how you're tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Well,
mean,
and it also like if you're like wrapped up, then oftentimes it's like a grapple action, so you take a grapple and then you can
Yeah.
stand up.
Okay.
But
I bet we're cuffed too, probably. I'd assume at least.
okay, I need to find 2 weapons or 2 magic items that I want to add to myself.
Oh, did he ever say if we were tied up, or do we?
He did. I'm pretty sure he said. Well, I guess he didn't,
Yeah.
did he?
No,
Yeah,
he
from what I
said you were the
remember, it
only
was
one that was
mostly we were
cautious
hearing
enough.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are like starting to be discombobulated in the sense that like we just entered a realm where the physical body isn't necessarily our physical body.
Exclamation point clear should clear the queue.
It will, but I don't have access to the DJ role.
Really?
I was able to play something, but I can't turn it off.
That's extremely dumb. But we'll have to we'll just deal with it until.
All right, I have a good one queued up. Not blue.
Who wants an
Can
infusion?
you do skip? Oh, it's not dash clear. Oh wait, no. This is old commands.
Yeah.
Does anybody want an infusion? I've got another slot now.
Infusion, as in.
I can make I can make any of your items have magic properties.
I am already all filled up on attunements with stuff that I need. So.
Oh no! My infusions don't require attunement, good sir.
Oh.
Well, some of them don't.
Let's see. What do I even have? I guess my armor doesn't have anything on it, so.
Enhanced armor.
If someone else needs it, I am thoroughly magicked up.
Yeah, I can give you +1 to your armor class.
Using till the end of the game. I'll always take that.
But well, yeah.
But again,
like,
last resort.
Yeah.
Well, do you need any magic stuff?
Well, I'm like, who has my stuff right now? So right now, Charles has enhanced defense, which gives him +1 to his armor.
Yeah.
I have my pistol has repeating shot imbued into it. And Donko, you have a mushroom shield with a repulsion shield.
Is that using one of those slots?
Yes.
Okay, that's where that attunement came from. So you can take that off now that I have the new shield. If you want to use that slot elsewhere.
Wait, let me see real quick. I don't even know if it takes attunement. Repulsion shield?
The repulsion shield item does.
Oh, requires it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yep. Requires attunement. Okay, so let's take that off.
All right. I still have the shield, but I'll just make it.
So I have 2, which. Yeah, I don't know. I have quite a number. I know 8 infusions, by the way. I think that's kind of overkill, but. I mean, I can make a spell refueling ring. I can make a wondrous item. Like, I can copy a wondrous item.
Josh, can you make Max admin or give us both the role of DJ? Because we can't access the bot anymore now that we've turned it on.
Yeah, it's weird. Rhythm. I mean, it's a good system technically, but.
Yeah.
If you go to server settings.
Thank you.
And then roles. There should be a DJ role. Or if there isn't a DJ role, I think you have to make one. Or you could just make Ryan admin, and that just makes things easier.
That's actually not a bad. Ooh, I like that. I'm taking that. Yeah, that's one of mine. No. That's one of my infusions, no.
I see.
Boots of Winding Path. You're ready to be teleported.
Did you get yourself Misty Step?
No, Boots of Winding Path, which give you can essentially, like, since you have a movement speed of like 30 or whatever, you can run 30 feet up, do something, and then just teleport 15 feet back.
Oh, that's interesting.
Poof. It's like,
Oh right,
it's like,
yeah, it's the rewind button. It's the tracer ultimate from Overwatch.
yeah. Yeah, so you can essentially run up to somebody, like, hit them, and then just poof, you're now out of reach.
All right, which permissions for that? What does it need?
You needs the manage channels permission, at least, or yeah, and then everything else that's basic.
Well, nothing's ever just basic.
Okay,
I mean, viewing messages is pretty basic, I would say.
You know, there are a bunch of people in
right?
their past their mid prime who would disagree with you.
What was that, Josh?
I think I did it right.
Jack, or here, you gave it to both of us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. I was able to do it, so
All
Ryan
right.
should be able to do it now.
You want
Cool.
some industry? Here's some industry for you.
Awesome. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter is having a rough not listening time. All right.
That's not the link I gave it. What song is this?
Some dark alleyway.
Wait, clearing isn't stopping the current song, Max.
Oh, interesting. Do skip.
Yep.
Exclamation point FS.
That's why we got rid of rhythm. Can we just uninvite it and reinvite it? That'll clear it out. I miss Groovy already.
I know. There, skipped.
Okay, let's try it now. Still playing that same song.
Here, let me do skip. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, you are giving it a link, but it's not... Gosh dang it.
Try again. That's not the song I selected.
Here, I got an idea. Do a skip real quick. I got an idea.
Okay.
I think it's because I'm choosing from a playlist. I'm going to send a different link.
Okay, sorry. Technical issues and all that, right?
Got it. Okay, we got it. Oh, map.
It's a map.
So, as you each come to consciousness, you find yourselves in small cells, areas that barely fit you, each of you. Wrath, you're feeling a little claustrophobic at this point. But as you come to consciousness, you can see each of these cells are separated by what looks like glass, but a little more shimmery.
So it's not traditional bar gates. It's like a glass box that we're in.
Yep.
Okay.
there are small, like, pellet-sized air holes on the top. That's the only...
We're in bug jars.
That's seemingly the only way that you can see that opens. Or is open to anything.
Groggy? Is this what it's like every time you wake up? This is awful.
Yeah, try multiplying that by 3, Donko. Oh, okay.
The other thing you notice...
They don't even have eyes and they hurt.
You notice two things right off the bat. First off is you have none of your gear.
Yeah, I figured.
Donko, you're just wood. Castle, you're just made of metal. The other two are...
Wait, so they took my armor out?
Yeah, they can't take our armor off.
That is part of you.
That's fair. Technically, the armor's still on. I will... Yeah, that's fine.
My armor's probably gone.
But our bags of holding...
Well, bags of holding were...
What about the stuff I kept?
That's the way we
chest?
got here.
Like...
You have nothing else. There's nothing else.
Out of me? I feel violated.
The other thing you notice is that you are not alone.
Huh.
We're able to see each other, aren't we?
Yes, perfectly.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
And these two strangers were talking and chatting, and you could hear them just perfectly. Even just with a little muffle.
I would like to immediately headbutt the glass. Glass-like.
Oh, good. I was about to try the same, but
Make an attack
better
roll.
you than me. I wasn't gonna try that.
Make an attack roll, Raph.
Okay. Just a regular d20 or?
Yeah, just roll a d20, add your strength.
17.
17. It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
What is that damage? Just a d4?
Just roll d4 for me.
So 3. Do I add my strength to that too, or?
No, not for this one. So you step forward, you reel back, and you smash your head against this glass pane. And you take 3 points of damage because headbutting is never a good idea. Also, there seems to be some sort of a percussive force that pushes back against you as you smash your head against it.
Now, Wrath,
This
I've
is why
never
I do this,
recommended you
for
use your
science.
head.
Can we hear each other?
Perfectly.
I'm gonna tap on the glass a few times with one of my claws just to see what happens.
You
If
kind of
anything.
tap on it, and it's weird. The glass itself doesn't move, but it seems like there's some sort of a rubbery something right in front of it that kind of just bends to your touch.
You said there's an air hole at the top?
Yep.
How big is it? Like a quarter?
Like a pellet.
Like a pellet?
Like a BB size.
Wow. A wild shape into a spider? That's this big?
Let me make
I can do any creature 1CR, 1
Yep.
something
you
and lower. Spiders are 0.
definitely could. Let me double check something here.
Can we turn
Okay.
someone into gas or something?
So
Gaseous
you
form.
you attempt to wild shape,
Mm,
and because it says you magically assume the shape.
mhm.
The wild shape fails for the first time ever.
Frick.
Don't like this place. Charles!
Yes, I know, Donko. Is everyone still alive? I haven't heard from Castle. Oh, there he is.
You see me
Just
sitting
right
in the
next
corner.
to me.
No, we got
Think.
1, 2,
Think,
3,
think,
4,
think, think.
5.
He's
Wait,
poo
that's
bearing it over there.
That's a different number 5. Was
Think, think,
Risa
think.
always a cat? Castle.
I prefer the term tabaxi, if you please.
Backseat. So that's not Risa. What?
It
Good to
sounds
meet
like
you.
you all know each other.
We do,
Yes.
but we don't know you.
Like a
You've been
little
here
bugbear.
Or
Just call me Chance for now.
friends?
Chance, nice to
Hmm.
meet you.
Uh,
Ugh.
Risa wasn't taken. That's bizarre. But
No
that
magic,
means
eh?
we have an outsider who can get us
Wait,
in.
can I feel my connection with Risa?
You reach out, make an Arcana check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'll just
Okay.
attempt to cast anything. Eldritch Blast, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation.
Everything you try, you can feel the magic. It's there, but it fails every time.
+4.
Oof.
Okay. You know, with a 22, you sit there and you do your best to Pooh Bear think it. And you can feel a very, very faint connection. No specific direction. But you can tell she's not on this plane of existence.
Oof.
She's not where you are.
I'm going to lift my head and just kind of like muttering, but loud enough that others can hear. We must have died.
Yes, except
Castle, if you
does that
died, I
mean
don't
we
know
have
if you'd go to the
souls,
same
Castle?
place as
That's
me.
great news. Oh, don't kid yourself, Charles. We'd all go to the bad place.
No, we... I resent that. Alright, people, we can use our heads together. Potentially.
Except not literally.
What? Okay, so there's air holes above us, right?
Yep. There's like it's like a spread of dots almost that are just little pinpricks of holes. Maybe 8 feet up
So,
from the ground.
The floor is
Okay, does it
stone or
look
all
more
cement?
flimsy than the wall?
It's hard to tell. You can always
Okay.
give it a try. The ground, you now notice, is like this pristine white tile. And as you look out into the room, all of it's pristine. All of it's white, very clean. Even the cells themselves, minus the 2 corpses, apparently, that are in a couple of other cells.
How long
even
have they
the-
been dead based on my...
All right, I'm gonna
Just
try
at a
something.
glance, maybe a couple weeks.
That's not a good sign. For the fleshy members of the group here.
yeah, no.
And you don't
We have-
smell a thing.
We have nothing though, right?
So yeah, I was about to ask
Like,
the
none of our gear or
specificity.
anything?
Like, do I even have a shirt on? Like-
Yeah.
No, Charles,
So
Chance, and Wrath. You're basically just wearing whatever undergarments or a loincloth, basically.
Okay, undergarments.
Don't
Charles probably has a
wear
white.
undergarments.
Okay.
Yeah, Wrath
Well,
is probably
Wrath
straight up
is-
naked.
Nude.
They wrapped you in a little bugbear diaper, basically.
Okay. All right. Well, while you guys are trying to figure that out, I am going to sit here, and Charles is going to start the 1-hour ritual that gets his talisman back.
Okay.
If it, I guess that's magical, but at the same time, it's not. It doesn't. Well, actually, gosh dang it.
Double check on that.
Yeah, I'm looking.
You can try it if you would like to.
I pry off a twig,
You
and I begin just working at the tiles.
Fair enough. Chance, what were you gonna say?
did you say the top of it was 8 feet off the ground?
Yeah, so it's like
or would I be?
the ceiling is about 8-9 feet up, and about a foot below that there is the row of pinpricks for the
I'm
air
gonna
hole.
I'm gonna try jumping up and tapping that to see if it has the same rubbery feel.
You jump up and you start to kind of climb up there, your claws kind of digging into that rubbery field of some sort. And it works, surprisingly. I do need you to make a... let's go a dexterity check for me.
My dexterity. Let's.
Yep, so if you go to your what's it called? Character sheet, and just click on the word dexterity next to the ability score, it should make a dexterity check for you. Okay, so it automatically rolls with advantage. So we'll just take the first roll there. 5.
That was not good.
That was yeah. Let me do something
Okay,
for
cool.
you.
I'm gonna try something.
Okay. 1 second,
Um,
Castle. 1 second. So Chance, you kind of climb up there and you start to tap on that area, and you notice the glass itself has that rubbery feel, the field that you kind of feel. But then you try and put your claw in in one of the holes, and there is no field. Your claw kind of goes in until it's until it stops up the hole.
Hmm. And with the claw in one of those holes, I'm gonna see if it'll tear if I try dragging the claw through the material. Wait, what kind of material was it again?
It's like a glassish. It seems it's hard to tell.
Seeing him do this, I
Oh,
also
strange
in
place
the
in a
mimic,
way. I'm gonna
I
try
just-
it still.
sticking the stick in the hole and just kind of twisting around, just to see what happens.
Okay.
Is there?
So
Oh.
Charles, we'll have to see if that'll work. If you want to wait the entire hour,
I mean, like,
it would be a check. I'll just say it'll be a spell ability check.
okay. Then I'm going to start the short rest hour, essentially, right
Okay.
there, while waiting, while others try to break out and keep thinking.
Sure.
Is there anything on the table here?
At this point in time, no, there's not.
After he's done clawing at it, I want to try something.
Okay, Chance, you try and pull down, and you can feel it give just a little bit. Make a strength check for me.
Ooh.
Not
That's
bad.
better.
Much better.
Nice.
You can see around it, there's this quivering in the air as it does start to tear ever so slightly. And then your nail slips out. But there is something there.
Interesting.
So,
I'm gonna
But you
look.
can-
oh sorry.
Go for it. Right?
I'm just gonna look around the room again just to see if we're still alone or not.
You're definitely alone right now.
Okay.
The 5 of you minus the corpses. All right,
Okay.
Castle, real quick.
Yeah. Can I cast Mage Hand?
I
You-
tried casting Mage Hand.
You move to
Oh, you
you
did?
move to cast a spell, and it fizzles and dies. You can feel the magic there; it just doesn't quite come out.
Great.
Like
We're in
you're
an
used to.
anti-magic field. Got
Yeah,
it.
that's what I
Okay.
was thinking.
All right, Dunko.
So when I stick, because the stick I took is an extension of me, because it was part of my body.
Debatable.
I mean, I'm made of tree. Anyway, I stick it through the hole. I'm gonna try to cast Druidcraft from the other end of the stick,
Oh.
outside of the barrier. If that doesn't work, if like I can't do it through that, I have other sticks. I'll just stick one of them through, like off my wrist or something.
I guess, yeah. That's
'Cause
Um,
I'm tall enough. I'm 7 feet tall, so I can just kind of stick an elbow up there.
You know what? Give me a just roll a d20 and add your spell ability modifier for me, please.
It was 18
Wisdom.
plus 5, so 23.
Wait, say it again. 16 plus 5?
18 plus 5.
18 plus 5. Right, that does equal 23.
math.
How
Math.
does it work?
Just don't do reverse math, guys. Yeah, 23. Yeah. You extend that little twig or that little piece, that little sliver outside, and from it you can see just a little bit grow on the end. A little bit of a flower grow on the end as you attempt to cast it outside.
Okay. From that, then, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on my cage.
That requires a bit more, doesn't it?
isn't it? It's an instantaneous spell. One
Verbal
action,
and
so-
somatic, so you'd have to move
Somatic.
your hands.
You'd have to do it. Cast it from
So you
inside.
probably like if you yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, then
Yeah.
see. What one can I cast from there then?
I like the idea though.
Well then, it's really everything else requires that besides Druidcraft, really.
Well, to do this real quick. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, we need our magic dice. 13 plus Arcana's intelligence, right? I don't think I have proficiency. Arcana, I do, plus 6, so 19.
You've used magic a lot. You know the ins and outs of your spells, the intricacies of the arcane, and you find that you can, in a very, very small way, you can direct where something is cast from, even though your somatic components and everything are within yourself and around you. This might work.
Might work. I'll take might. So, dispel magic then?
Okay. So I will say, go ahead and roll your spellcasting ability check,
We're gonna do the
And
chaos
then-
die.
and then subtract 3 from it.
Track 3.
While you're
So
doing
spell
that,
casting, so plus my 5 of wisdom.
Yep.
Or
And then
just
minus
okay.
3. So
Charles
just
will
plus
tell
2.
Wrath, why don't you try the floor?
13 minus 3, 10 plus 5, so 15 total.
15 total. Let me double check one thing.
I will listen to
roll,
Charles
thank you.
and try beating up the floor. Not sure why, but I'm gonna do it.
It's just like if we're in a cage and the magic is like all there, is the floor? I don't know. That shot.
Is it too bad I didn't prepare some elemental? Because I could have just had him summon on top of it, but I didn't bring that.
Okay. First things first. Donko.
Mm.
You cast the spell and it goes through. However, it is not quite enough.
Right?
Wrath, what would you like to check on the floor?
I just want to punch it and kick it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Ooh,
You,
11.
you punch and kick away for a solid while until your knuckles are bleeding and your foot is sore, your feet are sore. It doesn't seem to
Okay.
do anything to it, unfortunately.
Charles, you're the worst.
It was
Some
worth a
kind of
shot.
Now I have a headache.
I want to try one more spell, if I could.
We'll see.
Gaseous form.
Oh, and
Okay.
make that
Turns
point
myself
outside
into a
the.
cloud.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because like you can make an origin point.
I want to target the end of the stick I'm sticking through to like spread throughout.
Okay.
Same thing, counter roll or
Actually, no, for this, the spell catches. The end of the stick starts to go gaseous. And then as soon as it reaches that barrier, nothing goes past.
so close.
Can I look into my own head and see if I remember anything about this?
Remember anything about what?
Like, have I ever been here or anything? Like, I have a brain that's been wandering forever. I'm gonna do some heavy meditation.
In this instance, you think back and there's nothing. There's nothing there.
Got it.
Hey, Chance, any luck with your claw over there?
I was about to start working on that again. Just let me know if anyone notices anyone else showing up.
Of course.
So now I'm gonna start trying to tear more at the material above me with my claw.
Of course. I need you to make 3 consecutive strength checks for me.
Let's see.
I want to flash the first and third one. So +4.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. An 18, a
You are
3,
really close to him.
and a 20. So, Chance, you climb back up, and you reach into that same pinprick of a hole, and you start to tear it just a little more, and it goes for a solid 1.5 inches of a tear, not just in the metal or the glass. You can see the glass actually cutting, but also whatever field, whatever is there creating this, it starts to tear as well with a sound.
Uh-oh.
That might have
Next.
got someone's attention.
Not loud. Not.
Oh,
It was
no.
like the sound of a paper ripping next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
So
Nothing.
if you're
super loud.
nearby, you hear it. If you're far away, it'd be like,
Yeah.
that didn't sound like a...
The next little bit, your finger, your nail, your claw catches on something, and it doesn't quite go through, and you pull with all your might. And how far do you want this tear to go? Or do you want it to tear, or like a circle? How do you want to do this? Because you managed to, with that last little bit, you managed to just pull the rest of the way, however far you want.
But let's try a circle that spirals outward a little.
Okay. How big?
Maybe
Rough part
a
cat, so.
couple feet across,
Computer
if
goes, okay.
possible.
I'll say with those first and last rolls, definitely you rip it as hard as you can. You pull. By the end, your nail or your claw has been just shredded. Like when you break a nail or something, it's weathered down to the nub. But you have a hole, and you can see the field that was there starts to and vanish. Everything else is still the field, the whatever anti-magic field is here. But in this circle, this 2-foot diameter circle, you cut it out. The glass is also cut most of the way. You can push it or pull it, however, well, you can't really pull it, but you can push it out as best you can.
Yeah, I'll try pushing that out gently to try and control it so it doesn't fall to the floor.
Okay.
Cats are basically fluid.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me. Ooh.
Not good. No,
that's a natural 1.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it shattered.
You push it out, trying to like maybe push it and then push it down onto your the cage, but it slips and falls and onto the ground.
Oh. All right.
How long has it been, by the way? Am I a good like 20 minutes into my ritual?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a 2-foot opening there, and things kind of go silent. What do you want to do?
We
Me next. Me next.
Can you fit through that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fit through it. There was a loud noise. I'm gonna try and pull myself up and out of the cell.
Okay. How big are you? I didn't even ask that before. How tall are you?
Uno momento.
4
About
feet.
Maxie get
5'11".
liquid
5'11"?
cat bone.
Someone
He's
who's
taller
not
than
extremely
Charles.
Tall. Someone who's not gigantically taller than me. Oh, finally.
Still taller than you though.
Still taller.
Still
I mean,
taller
everyone's
than-
still taller than me. Okay.
It's a tight squeeze, but little by little, you manage to kind of inch out, Let me.
I don't know whether that's good or bad. I'm assuming
That
good.
sounded like a bad perception check.
That was a nat 1 perception check.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
no, yeah. No one had any clue that happened.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
They
You.
dropped a stack of plates at the exact same moment.
Why don't
So
you
they
put
were
that
actually-
anywhere?
They're carrying
He-
a pane of glass across the hallway.
He
and
just so
someone ran
happened
through
to
it.
time it with the local orchestra that was just swelling to its
Ding!
big bang.
No one comes, and you manage to climb out.
Okay, can you do that like again, or is there a control anywhere?
Yeah, I was like, is there a controller?
Oh,
Well,
yes.
first question is there like a particular reason for me to let you guys out?
I suppose not.
I
But
mean,
I
I
can
guess
turn
not,
into
but I
really
mean, there's
big
strength in
monsters,
numbers.
basically.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you know where
What-
you are? Chance? Do you know where you are?
I might know.
Do
where
you
we
know
Are
who
you?
you are?
are. You know who you are.
You know, while we're carrying on this conversation, I'm gonna hop down to the floor and look around for any sort of controls anyway.
Make a perception check for me.
Well, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Charles Goodman. This is my friend Donko, Wrath, and Castle.
Hi.
We
Charles, you
are
didn't
the
say
Sentinels.
The thing. Charles Extraordinaire.
Oh yes.
Historian. Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Anyway,
Your intro has changed.
it has. It's been a while.
Chance, you notice along the edge over in this area.
Actually, has he heard of me?
You don't know.
Dang it.
Chance, you see a group of switches over here. You're not sure what they do, but they're the only switches in the area.
Hold them all at the same time.
Don't do that, please.
When in doubt,
Anyways.
smash.
If you let us out, I give you my word that will help you
Well,
get out of here.
Hold on. So there's 8 cells, right? Is there a group of 8 switches that look similar to each other?
This looks like
Oh.
it has like 16 switches. 16 to 20 switches that look similar.
Hmm. I'm gonna pick a random one in the middle and flip it.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh. I'm terrified.
Yes!
Cut the blue wire.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna start tugging at the ceiling holes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check, Wrath. With a 2, let's see here. Charles, your
Oh,
cell starts to
no.
get really hot. Really, really warm. Sweat starts to bead on your brow, and you find that it's very, very hard to touch the floor at all, as this area starts to heat up. Very, very hot.
Would you undo that?
You take
Ow!
one point of fire damage.
1 point.
For the 10.
Okay, I'm doing that. I'm doing that switch.
Okay. Immediately it goes cool again.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Okay, so
gosh.
torture chamber prison cell combo. It's very intuitive design.
So
Don't
all 20.
compliment the torturers, Donko.
So all 20 switches look similar.
They seem to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna reach up
Not
and
on one
start
end and
tugging
just-
too.
Are
Flip them all.
and
Don't do that.
are they all grouped together the same as well?
Imagine a large panel of light switches. That's kind of what it looks like.
Is it that like
I don't know.
Pixar film with the alien that's trying to pilot the UFO, and it's literally just like rows upon rows of like little switches that are completely identical with no label?
Hmm.
UI, guys. UI is good.
UI is
UI matters.
important.
UI matters.
If you want to see if there's anything different, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
a $20
Yeah, that's
sticky
what I'm gonna do.
labeler is
Let's
key.
see.
One of those like click,
Little
click,
label
click, A,
printers,
click,
yeah.
click, click, B, click, click, click.
Yeah, imperative.
All right.
Oh, that's okay.
You
pretty
do
good.
notice a pattern. There are most of them are flipped down, but there are maybe right around 8 of them that are flipped up.
The one that I already flipped and unflipped earlier, was that one of the 8?
You flipped it up, and then you flipped it down to turn it off.
Okay. So I'm gonna find the most upper and left switch that's already up, and I'm gonna flip it down.
Okay. The cell that you were in, the glass falls down into the ground.
Ah. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Now I'm gonna try that again with the second switch and the 8th one, which I think should be the cells with the corpses to begin with.
And you're right. Those two.
Yes. I don't think they can. Well, I could make them go somewhere, but I don't think they're going anywhere.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Just they were test subjects, already dead as far as I could tell.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now I'm gonna flip down the rest of them. The other, was it 5?
Okay. And very quickly, all the rest of the glass. And you are all now free.
Oh my
Fine work.
goodness. Thank you
Let's-
so much.
You're welcome. Let's hope that empty cell is actually empty. Actually, I'm gonna check that cell real quick.
You know, that's
Okay.
wise.
You go over to it, and it seems empty.
Okay. Should I bring our little corpse friends here with us? We don't have any weapons. They could help.
Well, what kind of creatures were they before?
That's
Yeah,
a good
what
question.
kind of corpses are we looking at here?
You take a closer look. They're humanoid. It looks like one is possibly an elf. The other is definitely just human or something like that. It's hard to tell. They're quite emaciated. You see scrapes and burns and all of the various what you would imagine torture techniques visible on their bodies.
I'm
On
gonna
the
say they're
corpses?
gonna want to come with us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab both of them and animate them.
Can you cast that?
Yeah.
Does it take once I've taken them out of the cells? Can
Well,
I animate them?
That's the thing. Like, I'm asking, like, because we have no components. We have no focuses.
It takes a drop of blood, a piece of flesh, and a pinch of bone dust, which I assume they have in them.
Well, the
Ah.
blood's
Break
gone.
off a fingertip and just Shazam!
I'll say with a little help from one of the non-warforged in the group to get a little bit of blood, you're able to animate them.
I
Yeah.
could literally
Okay.
imagine you just walk up to Charles and just like take his hand and he's like, "What are you?"
Just, Charles, hold
it. Ow! Ah! What?
And then you look over at me, and my knuckles are all bloody, and I'm like,
That would have made more sense.
That's my
Nice.
good hand. Ah.
All right.
I rub a little mush of mushroom paste on his wound and on his knuckles. That will make it feel better, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you use the same mushroom for both?
It's just like a mushroom bark kind of healing mush,
Yeah, it burns, guys.
but it
Antiseptic.
cleans it.
Great.
It's an antiseptic.
Tonko,
So-
never practice medicine on me again unless I'm dying.
Well, touche.
So,
Just a slightly random question for the 4 of you.
Yes.
How exactly did you guys end up here?
Well, we were sleeping.
Monster hand, bag of holding.
Things came out of our bags of holding. We had like 3. I guess we were asking for it, if that's how they're abducting people. And then we were dragged back in, I guess. And now we're here. I was able to get
very
a
sad.
spell off, but I guess they were able to pull me all the way back.
I was planning on
Interesting.
having sausage and whiskey for breakfast. Now look at
Yeah. Ah. They make the best pancakes. Ah.
Right.
Well, I say we get our 3 new friends here and mosey on out of this place.
Yeah, where are the what ways are out of here?
So you have
3
2
doors.
doors to the. I'm just going to call this the southeast, and then 1 door on the southwest.
Okay, Charles, let's see, actually. Now that we're out of our anti-magic areas,
Wait, do you have to be able to see?
I can, see through walls for a bit, but only for a minute. And after I use it, I'd have to sit down to recharge it up.
Okay. So are the doors closed? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Thank you, Ryan.
Beautiful.
I'm going to go
And
over here to... Oh, wrong one. I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to actually try doing this, but I'm going to cast a mage hand on the other side of this door and swing it around and see if anything reacts. And then do it on the other side of this door, too.
okay. I can't stop you. I'm still thinking.
Okay.
I don't have to see where it is. I just have... It's within 30 feet, so I'm going to cast a mage
Just
hand on
wants
the
to
other
see if
side.
Why would
That's
you,
fair.
like...
cases
That
or
doesn't...
anything.
No, don't do that. Why
That's
are you
fair.
doing
No,
that?
you sit there.
Ladies,
You
honey.
kind of duck down, like looking around, and then you cast Mage Hand, and then you could feel it on the other side of 1 door. You could feel it, and it waves around for a bit, and you stop and wait, and you dispel it, and you cast it on the other one. And it waves around a bit, and you wait.
All right. And I'll be like,
Castle,
clear.
what are you doing? That is not a way to check a hallway. If anything, that gives away our position.
It's invisible.
No, is it?
No, it's not.
No,
Not for
it's
you.
not.
Oh, wait. Really?
It's invisible for rogues. Arcane Trickster rogues only.
Yeah.
Is there like a gap under the doors, standard
Oh, it is a
swinging door
floating hand.
style, or are
Yeah.
they
No.
flush?
You also don't see a hinge.
Don't like that.
I'm gonna go start
Or a
flipping
door.
all the switches.
Like, is it? I mean, like, is it tight, or is there even like air gaps?
It doesn't seem to be any air gaps. You're
Magically
doing
sealed.
what, Raph?
I just want to flip some switches to see if they open the doors. Makes sense.
Sure, yeah. You go over and you start flipping all the switches up. Behind you,
Too late.
behind you, you hear all the glass raise up again, and then you hear like all these crazy noises behind
But-
you.
Stop.
Yeah, but
Stop.
as you
We're
turn
trying to be
around,
quiet
and there is like a rave of lights and flames and just a ton of things going on behind you within these cells.
Pretty exciting.
It's a good thing we got out. when we
Charles will rapidly turn it all off.
It all goes quiet. Shh. All of the glass goes down.
did.
Let's just...
Okay. So it's unlikely that we'll get through these doors without making a scene. We could, however, lay a trap and take out the people who come through. But then we'd have to wait, and then who knows what will happen.
Alright.
Or we could have Rathia just punch this door down, probably.
I could try.
We do need to figure out how to open the doors first.
My hands hurt really bad, though.
Charles will attempt to open the door. Just, like, find, like, press his
Push on
hand in various places, try to find some form of, like, opening mechanism.
Which door?
One of the doors that Castle said was clear. Did he check the bottom two?
Yeah.
You checked the south eastern
Yeah.
doors.
I checked
Okay, I'll
here,
check the south.
and I checked here.
I'll check the south, like this one.
Sure. You go up to it and kind of pat Castle on the back and start pushing your hand up against it. And eventually there is a little, almost imperceivable piece of metal that's a circular piece of metal. As you push your hand against it, it glows slightly. And the door
Fancy.
It's just
disappears into the wall as you see
Oh no.
a hallway beyond
Oh, thank
with a
goodness.
door off to your right.
Just so you know,
and
Josh,
floating in front of you is a purplish hand.
Josh, just so you know, I don't know
We
if
can
everyone
see
else can
everything.
see it, but I can see the whole darn map.
Yeah, me too.
What?
Yeah.
I've just
Yeah.
been zoomed in so that I wasn't looking.
Yeah, me too.
Why is that happening?
Granted, I will admit, I don't feel like seeing the map has given me any clues.
It really didn't change anything.
Good. What the heck?
Based after you're done with that, I do have a question about my studies that I did before we came here.
Okay, well, I guess can everyone see the map, all of it?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. I'm zoomed in now, though, so I
I'm
can't
yeah,
see.
I'm only on where our area is, but
I'm going off of honor system here, guys.
All right.
Fair.
No metagaming.
Understandable. So, before we came here, I was studying anything tied to the Mind Flayers, including the Astral Plane and Astral Seas, whatever I could find. Does any of this technology ring any bells from what I've read? Or is this completely unfamiliar to me?
It
Donko's
doesn't ring a bell.
immediate assumption is Gith Yankees, but it doesn't tie to them as far as Donko knows.
As far as you're aware, with the little that you read on these things, you're not sure.
Charles is
I
going to...
prepared a new spell before you do anything. Sorry. I want to cast Augury on the path that he just opened. It just requires special marked sticks, basically. So I just kind of take a couple of pieces of bark off my arm. I'm kind of losing a bit more of myself as we go. Scratch a few symbols in and just toss them on the floor. I want to ask if this is a safe path. So it's either wheel, woe, wheel and woe, or nothing are the answers that you can give.
I think
If
you
you-
need gems to cast that, don't you?
For augury, it just has to be specially marked sticks, bones, or tokens worth at least 12 gold pieces, but I can make them with my body, basically, because I have...
Okay.
It's fine. I'll allow it. It's all right. It's all good. You get wheel and woe.
Wheel and woe. That's pretty good, considering. Wheel and woe means maybe.
Charles is like, okay, now that I know how to open the doors, I'm going to use my wall-seeing ability, see if I can't find our stuff. And we'll probably have to move because it only lasts a minute. So Charles will use
Dang it. That would have been really handy.
his... What's it called? I'm trying to find... Ghostly Gaze. So I spend an action, I can have the ability to see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet.
Where the heck did this
All
come
right,
from?
Superman.
It's a Eldritch Evocation.
Oh, that's right. You got a couple more of those.
I've had this one for a while now. I haven't used it, though.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't
Yes.
really had the opportunity to, like,
Awesome.
need to see through walls.
Yeah. No. Okay. Well, you.
So I'm specifically looking around for people, large amounts of stuff. I mean, I'm assuming the biggest thing of our stuff would either be, like, Donko's staff or
shield,
Wrath's
like-
great sword or great shield or great axe.
Yeah.
Just anything identifiable. And since it lasts a minute, if I don't see anything within the immediate vicinity, I'm just going to keep walking.
How far does it reach?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. Doo-ba-doo.
So if I were to, yeah, I was about to do the same thing.
Okay. You do see in that room, there are what seem to be... Oops, wrong layer.
I will say we can see the map, but I don't see any tokens on the map.
Oh, I'm glad I did it this way then. You do see two Githyanki sitting at a table playing cards.
Figures.
And you see a chest, as well as some metal lockers, basically, in the room ahead of you.
Seems promising.
Okay. I can technically see into the lockers. Or is it like...
Oh, it's random stuff. It's hard from this
It's
distance.
a lot.
To even,
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard from this distance to even see what is there.
I'll take any stuff over no stuff. Okay. 2 Githyanki in the other room right now. Since this door that we're in front of is open, Charles will kind of navigate this way quietly to try and get a feel for the rest of the room, see if there are any other Githyanki in there.
Okay. Chance, what are you doing?
Use Albert as a zombie token so I can keep track of where these dudes are.
That's right.
If I send them over here, can they open the door with my instructions?
I'm gonna creep over behind them, and because they're about to open the door, right? So I'm gonna look through the door from behind one of them in case something else is down there.
Okay. They are able to open the door.
Okay. I'm gonna send my zombies in first from the other side, and then we'll attack them from behind.
By the way, Brian, you should have access to move your token.
Right. It's click and drag or...
Yeah. Click, hold, and drag. Should be at least.
Is it doing anything for you?
It didn't seem to be.
Okay. Let me double check my thing here. Boy, this is going very slow.
Let's see, what can I cast without a focus? Can I cast anything without a focus? That's the real question. I know I can do cantrips, but...
Well, there should be spells out there that don't require a material
You're right,
component.
it's verbal and somatic. As long as it's just that and it doesn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, no, they're resistant, aren't they? Crap. Why do I have psychic damaging spells? It's almost like that's my entire character.
Your character was meant to fight me.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. My character was literally designed for the past 4 weeks of, like, that entire week of torture. Let's see. Dang.
All right, give me a sec. Sorry, I had to restart roll 20.
Okay.
Oh, that was
No
the
worries.
wrong button. Ignore that. Dang it.
Come on. Load, please.
Dang it. I have nothing. I don't even have my lucky coin. Gosh dang it. That's really why I'm screwing up here.
All right, so while we're just moving forward with this, while it's loading, you manage to sneak over, and what do you guys do?
Well,
zombies come in, they turn around like, and then we sneak up behind them and stab, stab, stab.
let's do it quick.
I like the sound of that.
All at once, essentially. So that we're holding our initiative, so after the zombies, if you will.
Hold on, I was wanting to go on the zombie side. Because
Zombie said? Okay.
like if the two of them do like fall or something, there at least we have someone over here.
Cool. Brian, did you choose your spells yet?
No, not all of them. I mostly only have Eldritch Blast as a cantrip chosen so far.
That's all you need. That's all I cast. That and Hex.
The only thing a warlock needs, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I know what to do with these 2 dice, Max. The clear ones that I said I don't have a use for.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be zombie dice.
Got
It's
it.
perfect. Perfect.
Warlock. I got Eldritch Blast. Okay, you're done building your character.
Pretty much.
Okay. Well, you should be able to control your token, but I'm not sure why it's not working for you. Can you click on it?
I seem to be clicking on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, never mind. That was moving.
Okay. So we're all basically gonna hold our action and go at the same time?
Essentially, yeah. Because I assume we're going to get a surprise round, roll initiative, all that
Charles
nonsense.
is going to mentally communicate to Chance, saying, "Hi, this is Charles. I'm in your head. If you would please wait for our count to 3, and we can all attack at the same time. Maybe get our stuff." You can't respond, unfortunately. This is
You
one
cannot
way.
respond to this message.
Well,
You cannot respond to this message.
I'm gonna think back. Okay, I'll try and listen for that, even if I can't get back.
Nothing happens.
I'm
All
going
right.
to assume you're cool with that. Anyway.
All right. So, go ahead and everyone roll initiative then.
Okay.
And then
Oh, wow, zombies.
R. Ryan, can you get the battle music going?
Yes, I can.
R. R.
Ooh, got a 20 for initiative.
Look at you. Well, you have advantage, don't you? Yeah, you're supposed
Yeah.
to. I also got a 20. Oh.
What?
Ooh, I
Okay,
got
let me
19.
roll again because I have advantage.
You do have advantage.
I got
Let's see if you
21.
get high. Ha! I win! Charles Goodman on the draw.
And then loop dash exclamation point play. See if that works. It shows space combat epic. See if that works.
Wait, I need to roll a D2.
Just need some Star
No,
Wars
there's no
music.
such thing.
Max, I don't think you want to go first. Or at least Charles doesn't.
I actually kind of do because I have a spell I want to cast.
Okay.
Technically, though, we're holding till after the zombies go, right? We're holding initiatives.
Donko,
No.
did
Is
you roll
that even a
initiative?
rule? Can we do that?
I thought
Yeah.
I thought we were all
the-
going just at the same time.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
The zombies got 18 and 13, unless they have a bonus. Zombie 5e. I need to get a roll 20 character sheet for these probably.
Yep.
Initiatives based on dex, they have a -2, so 16
16.
and 11. And then I got 7 plus something like 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, 7 plus 2. 9 for me.
With his plan, Charles, you're up first.
Alright, Charles opens the door, looks in,
It slides to the side. You can
casts,
see one of the guys kind of half-heartedly looks up and then squints at you.
and cast Synaptic Static on both of them.
All right. What do we need to do?
Sounds fun.
They need to make intelligence saves, which they're probably good at because they get Yankee.
Aren't Gainthy like completely resistant to psychic?
I don't
damage?
know. I'm gonna try anyway.
I
It's
mean,
the
we
only
don't
spell
know
I could
that.
cast without
So
a focus. So
yeah,
it's this or bust.
yeah. Or just punch. That'd be a funny image.
No,
Charles with his wizard arms. No.
Warlock arms, mind you. I'd have a -1 to strength. No.
Sick me on him then. Get him, Wrath.
Yeah,
All
Raph
right.
this is his element.
One of them rolls a 12. The other rolls a 22.
Okay, so the one who succeeded, I believe he takes half damage.
Yep.
Cool.
I think so.
So... Okay, 8d6.
Do we remember anything about Gith Yankee, by the way?
We had a very limited interaction with them. They were just really strong.
That was pretty crappy, but oh well. 23 if for the failed one. So 23 psychic damage, and then halved for the one who succeeded. And then the one who failed has
Alright,
to...
I like this playlist. Oh no.
Yeah, the one who failed has to subtract a d6 from basically everything they do.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh, this is okay.
All right. You reach out your hand, and basically, a cacophony of what's pretty much just white noise encircles these two as they're playing cards. They hold their hands. One of them manages to get up a little bit quicker than the
Oh,
other,
that did hurt him. Oh, okay.
but they do hurt. Okay, surprise round. Wrath, you're up.
So I leaned in, so I guess I'm going to say him right there.
Alright. I'm gonna take a step in. What are they? Do they have weapons? Either of them?
They have one of them has a cudgel to the side. The other one has a one of the similar tubes, like the pistol that Castle has.
Castle uses. Yep.
Castle
Okay.
uses.
Which one has the cudgel?
It's actually the one closest to you.
Nice.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm going to. Okay, so I'm gonna rage. So that's my bonus action, and then I'm gonna use 2 unarmed attacks. So would I just roll a d20, add my strength for both attacks?
Yep.
Can I get a marker on the one that failed more?
So an 18 and a 21.
You can
Yeah, they both hit.
recklessly attack, by the way.
You can reckless,
Cool.
yeah.
Oh,
Although
yeah, I'll do
does
that.
reckless say specifically
Oh, that actually is
with
a
the
good
With the
weapon,
melee weapon?
melee
Might
weapon
say
attack?
melee weapon specifically. Continue, but you hit anyway, so.
Yeah, you hit.
No, it's yeah, it is melee weapon attack roll.
Okay.
Anyway, I hit. So I'm going to use on one of those. I don't care which one. A disarming attack, which is a fighter maneuver.
Nice maneuver. All right.
So,
All right. So what does it need to do?
Wondering what you were taking.
Strength save?
Yeah, against an 18 strength.
Ooh, wow.
Or against an 18.
Yeah, no. He rolls a 5 plus 2.
So he drops it.
Very
As he, how does this look? What does this look like?
So the first punch just barely makes contact. The second one's like an uppercut, and he's just so surprised that he drops his weapon. And I get to add a d8 to that too from
Yes,
my
you do.
superiority die. And
Yes,
that's
you
a
do.
6.
All right.
Ooh.
What's total
So-
damage? So it's
Gotta roll.
one plus your strength for both of them.
So 5, I think.
So 5, 10, 16 total damage.
Plus my raging bonus, or is that just
Plus your
melee
rage, yep.
weapons as well?
Yep, so add 4 to that. Or did your rage go up?
20? No, I don't think it goes up yet. No, it won't go up because I'm fighter now.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 4 is 20 damage.
20 points of
Yeah.
damage with an unarmed strike. I'm just going to put that out there, guys.
Dang.
Oh, it was 2 unarmed strikes, right? Or,
Yeah.
Still.
Barbarian fighters, and not to be trifled with.
And next chance I get, I'm grabbing his weapon.
I think that picking up an item
Don't you
is
have
a
an
free
active
action.
Picking up an item is a free action. So you clock a couple of times, and the cudgel goes flying behind him as he's sitting there. You can easily reach down and pick it up.
20-foot arms reach across him like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he honestly.
Mr. Stretch over here. Yeah, no, you now have a cudgel. It does 1d4 plus your strength.
That's better than a punch. And you can recklessly attack with it.
And you can recklessly attack. All right, well that is your turn. That was a very nice turn. Chance, you're up.
All right.
What does this have to do with space? Not quite right.
Let's see.
Pokemon, huh?
No, that was Zelda.
It did sound.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see. From what it looks like on the map, do I have line of sight to the gift that has not been attacked yet?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably a little late to ask whether we want to keep them alive or not. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on that one.
All right, take your 2 shots.
Hey.
You get 2 Eldritch Blast beams. Eldritch Blast beams.
Ryan, if you're looking for more epic space battle music, try Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack.
I was just thinking after that last song, I'm like maybe just all Risk of Rain would be fun.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Wait, what's
That was
Risk of
I think that
Rain?
was Monsoon.
Oh,
What's
you're
Risk
gonna,
of
well,
Rain?
you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, Risk of Rain might be like the best.
Are you rolling real dice, Brian?
Working on it.
You good? You got to roll to hit first. So roll
Those
two
are
d20s.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. Roll 2d20s and then add your spell attack modifier, which should be. Let me see here.
Should be 9, I believe.
Should be 9. Yeah. So add 9 to your d20 attacks. But we'll keep those damage because those are decent damage dice. Ooh, the 20 hits, the nat 1 does not, unfortunately. So we'll take that first damage. So 8. Do you know what Eldritch Invocations you chose?
I have chosen 4 out of the 5. One of them is the Agonizing Blast, which is why I put the +5 on there.
So we add another 5 to that.
Wait, what was the first 5 from? The plus. Huh?
Oh no, that is it. You're right. Sorry, I
Yeah.
got you. So 8 points of damage. Love it.
Right.
He is looking. Wait, no, that's that one. Yep, he's looking kind of rough.
Risk of
Okay.
Rain is amazing.
Yeah, Risk of Rain is.
Do you want to move it all, Chance?
Highly recommend.
Do you want to what?
Do you want to move it all?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back through the doorway about 10 feet.
Oh my gosh,
Sure.
that's what I usually do. I forgot to do that.
Warlock moments.
Twinsies.
Awesome.
Ah, did you see that?
Okay.
Laser beam? That's like your laser beam.
Yes, I know.
Castle, you're up.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay, I have a game question about how does cantrips work?
What do you mean?
So like,
Okay.
you can't cast 2 cantrips in the same turn, obviously,
Correct.
because they're not considered attacks.
Sometimes they are.
So a spell, you get 2 weapon attacks, or you get 1 spell. A spell takes an action, a full action.
Okay,
Generally.
Generally, yeah.
generally, yeah.
There are some
Got
cantrips that
it.
are bonus actions.
There aren't many
I think
though.
it looks
Not
really
many.
good.
No.
That's awesome, dude.
I think
Well played. Guess just put it in the fridge now and you're done.
Shillelagh is a bonus action. That's the only good one that I know of.
Yeah. So, Castle, what you got?
Yeah, okay. Well, that's why I rolled the dice anyway. Okay, I can see both of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. This guy right here, I'm going to shoot a frost ray at him. Or ray of frost.
Ray of Frost. All right. Go ahead and make your spell attack, I believe.
Yep.
Isn't that a straight line? Won't that hit me?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
If
Get
he
a
rolls a
little,
one.
get a little frost burn.
Depends on the roll.
Just don't roll a 1, Castle. That's
Yeah.
all we're asking.
Okay, got it. So it's 2d8.
You have one job.
What did you roll for to hit?
Oh, real quick. D20.
Hey, wait.
That plus 4, because it's always plus intelligence, so 14.
Plus your...
Efficiency as well, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
spell
spell
proficiency
attack bonus, plus 8. So plus 8.
Plus 8. Okay.
So 18.
18 hits.
Sweet.
So go and roll a 2d8. You can also click on... I believe you can click on the spell and it'll do it for you, possibly.
Uh,
Can you
Can
still
I
not
really
move
do
it, Brian?
I click, hold, and drag it. It still doesn't seem to be doing
Have you
anything.
tried reloading the page?
I tried going back out of the game and back into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try
That should
reloading
have
it.
worked.
It should have. Weird, I said the permissions correctly.
okay, I'm just gonna roll 2d8s.
Max, can you move
13.
No.
13 it is.
13 points of cold damage, and they have their speed reduced, by the way.
All right.
Nice.
Well, he does anyway. He has his he is reduced by 10 feet.
He's looking very hurt, and you can see a chunk of ice has kind of smacked into him and grown up through part of his cheek. He is very hurt. Okay. Finally, we get to the zombies and Donko.
All right, about time. They're gonna mosey on in as zombies do.
As they
Just
do.
start whacking. Anyway, I started blasting, so that is a weapon attack plus 3 to hit.
You can flank him for advantage.
You could.
Oh yeah. Sure. Good thinking. So 16 and 18. We'll take that 16 and 18, and that wasn't a natural one. It's fine. So 16 and 18 plus 3. I'm sure that gets them.
Yeah.
And they do 1d6. So one does 6, one does 3 points of bludgeoning.
How do the zombies do this one?
Classic zombie style. They start grappling and swarming and pulling him to the ground, and typical horror stuff.
Typical horror stuff.
Yeah.
And as his screams cut off, the room goes silent, and now it's your turn. As his friend, as his companion, sits there stunned from everything that's happened.
I'm gonna walk in, gesture to his friend, and gesture to the zombies. I'm giving you 3 choices. You can end up like the friend, you can end up like the zombie, or you can sit down and tell us where we are.
He looks down at the seat that he's sitting in.
But didn't he get battered and lifted?
He didn't
No,
get
he's
lifted up. He's sitting in a chair.
You can stay and tell us where we are. And perhaps
Okay.
keep your life.
That is the end of the surprise round.
I have to roll like intimidation, persuasion,
Please
nothing
do.
like that.
Please do.
4.
Good.
Is that for after or before the minus?
That's after the minus. Why do I talk? Why do
Yeah,
I
I
talk?
was just thinking the same thing.
I really should just always use charm person. That works every time.
Well, it doesn't really matter because he looks at you confused because he doesn't speak common.
Yeah, I figured that would be the case.
Oh.
Anyway, Charles, you are.
Wait,
Oh.
technically I would know that from my studies, so I would have spoken in one of the languages they generally understand.
You
Like
do-
how many of them I have
That's debatable because
because of my stage background.
you've met Githyanki who do speak common.
Touche. All right, fair enough.
Talking Sims. That's okay.
All
All right, Charles.
All right, my turn again. Out of spells, out of spells.
That's sad.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's what you get.
Yep.
In a warlock.
All right. Tried and true. Eldritch Blast.
What? It's crazy.
That's crazy, Mark. What the stuff?
Make your 2 attacks, please.
Advantage, normal roll. Oh, gosh dang it. So the first one's a 27 with max damage.
Yeah, that might hit.
I'm also going to expend a Chaos Incarnate to do an extra D8 of something random. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
That's
You haven't rolled
thunder
that
damage.
well in a long time.
I have not. This is... Ooh.
23.
And then a nat 1.
Perfection.
Balance restored. You know, it's
Dice
okay
given.
because that first one kills him.
Amazing.
With 23 points of damage, he was already pretty damaged. So, yeah. How do you want to do this? How does this look?
Charles right now probably doesn't think... Yeah, no, he's just... his head is gone. As quick and swift as possible.
All right.
The whole head, or
whole
like
A decent chunk of it, at least.
At least a good portion.
As the body slumps in the chair, the pistol clattering to the ground at his side, and things are quiet, and you can hear the guttural, half undead breathing of the 2 zombies.
as he falls to the ground, I want to use my reaction to animate him also.
Nice.
This one will only last for an hour, but you never know.
Oh,
You're already on it.
got it.
All right. Search the room, boys.
Close that door though.
Yeah.
And I post a zombie by each door.
Oh yeah,
Chance.
I'm coming in the room too.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say,
that's
Chance, I recommend you get in here.
All right. So we scrounge about.
Easy enough. The doors slide closed, and over the next little bit, you manage to find, surprisingly, all of your gear. Everybody.
Bag
Except-
of holding included.
Bag of holding not included.
Yeah, okay.
Not included. Okay.
The bags of holding are gone. Yeah, Chance.
Including the one I was given before.
Correct.
Okay. So everything.
You have everything
else
else you
to
can
do with
us. I am so
It's a
happy
good
I
thing
kept
keep
most of
this
these
stuff
things
in my body.
I kept most of this out of the bag of holding for some reason. I don't know why, but I have it. Because
It means we don't have any of the return to senders, though. Dang it.
Yeah, I made all of a rule that
What?
everything below my bag of holding.
You mean
I
you
see
don't
what
have those
you've
return
done.
to senders? Oh man!
I can't believe this.
We can't blow a hole through the wall to get through. All right. Yeah.
I have some. I keep everything that isn't heavy in my body. So I at least have my spellcasting stuff.
Yep. So, you have all your stuff back. Wrath, you have got your great sword and your great axe. You've got your Wrath of Wrath and the other one.
Pretty
The
good
other
about
one.
Is there anybody other people's stuff in here too?
Oh yeah.
You look through it, and yes, there is. Most of it seems to be just there's like a long sword sitting there. It seems pretty mundane. You have a long bow from one of the from another one. Other than that, there's nearly nothing else.
No coin purses or any fun stuff.
Doesn't seem to be, no.
Shame.
What's inside this room? Is there like some kind of cameras or something?
You look around, not knowing what a camera is.
Yeah, I was about to
Especially
say.
Brad not knowing what a camera is.
You look
Whoa.
around, and there's no
Jerks.
like. There's a bunch of lockers. There's a chest. It looks just like a storage guard facility almost.
But
But
very
that's-
fancy and high tech, I assume.
I mean, everything's metal and everything seems very clean.
But it's like steel, not wrought iron and all that.
Yeah,
I can.
but that's about
ask
it.
people again.
Whoever works here,
So,
fine forgery.
If I may ask, what does Chance look like now that we have a
yeah,
proper
we haven't
look
gotten
at
to
him?
that yet.
Chance, would you describe how you look with all your gear and everything on?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. There's the let's see. Main thing on top is there's a cloak, just a plain gray cloak, and then a set of leather armor underneath. You'll see a rapier hanging from one side for easy drawing.
Fur color, fur. What's the?
Gray tabby, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, gray smoked gray fur with black stripes.
Sorry if the token is a little too cute for you.
Oh
We'll,
no,
we'll try and get
it's
something
fine.
more fitting.
It's fine. It's fine.
Has he seen the rest of us yet, or?
Oh,
yeah,
I
so
guess we should describe
I can-
ourselves
I
too,
can
huh?
throw
I'm gonna
up
say in the reverse.
Max's might mess with your thing. Apologies. I have a unfinished sketch of the
I
rest of
can't
us.
believe you've done this.
Just
Yeah.
vague
So
sketch.
you
so
see
far.
a large bugbear draped in what looks like an owlbear skin. Several weapons just strapped to him from all
Just
angles.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Weapons everywhere.
You see he's quite tall. The other two taller figures, you have a metal man. I mean, he's completely made out of metal. His eyes burn with a light blue glow. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. You see another figure completely made out of wood, except for at his center where his the lower abdomen and upper legs would be, there is a glowing red orb there.
Stone slab face.
And a
Mushroom
stone face with kind of a if I remember correctly, and I don't think it was wiped off forever.
No, it should still
Nope.
be on there.
It's
Yeah, I have
still-
it's still there.
charcoal smiley face drawn on it.
It should be faded by now.
It is-
It'll be
it's-
smudged and faded,
It's
but it's
faded and smudged so much that it doesn't look like a
just a
face. This looks
smear.
like a black and like a fire was put there or something. And then you see an elven man, or a half-elf man, handlebar
Probably a
mustache
silver
coming out, slick backed hair, kind of draped in finery. I'm assuming it's like a
It's like a sweater vest with like a ascot kind of type thing.
Yeah.
And I would say probably some slacks of some kind, more like
Okay.
something that's more practical.
Anyone else want to pitch in what any details I missed?
I'm covered in moss and mushrooms and plant life. I'm a walking, what do they call them?
Arboretum.
Arboretum. Yeah.
Charles,
Realize they probably look quite a bit like the Mandalorian. But
Mandalorian / Iron Giant. Yeah.
yeah.
Charles carries a semi-large golden talisman around his neck. He finally got his lucky coin back, which, if I can find it, he flips across his knuckles all the time. And right now he does have a wand at his side.
Right.
Oh, I guess I don't have a mushroom shield right now.
I do watch
sidebar.
Did you say he was rolling the lucky coin across his fingers? Chance
Yes.
does watch that kind of closely as it goes across his knuckles.
Okay.
So in any case, so now we have to decide which way to go again.
Yes, we do. But this time we are much more, how do we say, prepared?
Yes.
Don't feel quite as naked.
Yes.
Some of you, quite literally.
Yes. Where did I put my gosh darn coin?
Well, we have a left path and a right path. Augury
What about a
said the
left
right
path?
path ain't so bad.
What about a left path?
That is the left path. I could augury it, but I only have so many spells. I don't
Yes,
think
I think at this point, with what we're capable of, and you seem quite capable yourself, Chance, I think we should be able to handle whatever. Well, mostly whatever. However, if we want at least me to be at full fighting capacity, I'd say can we afford to wait is the real question.
Well, we have no idea when the
Yeah.
others will be back.
I think time is of the utmost importance at this point, so I think we should probably just get moving, despite not
Good
having all
luck.
the resources.
Worst case, if you want to be stronger, I can turn you into like a big spider or something.
Do you,
So-
by the way, Chance, do you have anything that you obviously use for spellcasting? Or not obviously?
Your focus, basically.
Right. I do have a basically a plain wooden rod, mostly, but it has like a gemstone in it that's hanging from my belt.
Awesome. All right.
Okay. So we mosey?
Let's mosey.
Let's
All right.
mosey.
Which moseying way would you like to go?
I feel safest going this way, personally.
I'm of the opinion that the guest or the new guy gets the pick.
Yes.
I'm
Touche.
hanging in the back.
In the back, so like
Up here?
or more to the left, you mean?
So if you click and hold, it'll do one of those rings.
Okay.
I didn't
So
know that.
that
Now
way?
I know.
so if we're going down this path, then I would say more this side of the back. If that makes sense.
Wait, you mean we're going up this way or just keep going down this way?
I was assuming we were going down this way.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's where I
so we
would
can
go.
do that.
Right. Let's go.
Chance, make a wisdom saving throw for me real quick.
Oh no.
Sorry, what kind of throw?
Wisdom, please.
Wisdom.
Or no, free charisma. Charisma saving throw.
All archers to the back.
Just to be safe, wall of
That's
flesh
not
in the
bad.
front. There we go.
Wall of flesh.
15.
Huh? Yes.
I'm
You get
going
Yankee
to
randomly.
real quick to message you something.
Finally found it.
Feels something very ominous and sinister coming down. Should I trust? No, I should.
There we go.
Let us take the wrath way. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Hmm.
So,
I'm
you guys want to keep going down that way?
I'm gonna pause real quick and I'm gonna send you something back.
Secret. I got a secret.
By the way, this beautiful map was brought to you by Dungeon Fog.
Nice.
Wonderful online map making tool. Go there
You
for all
can do
your
it too.
map making needs.
They're sponsoring this stream.
This video is not sponsored.
Not yet.
Damn.
All you need is a group of raggers.
Make another charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Oh my.
Mm. No likey. I don't know this is happening.
Doing
Actually,
me
no.
a
For
concern.
this, Chance, make a perception check.
Would it be possible?
You can talk to me. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I want to say it out loud.
Okay.
By the way, when we picked up our gear, I checked my guns for tampering. Just because
Go
I'm
ahead and make
paranoid.
a investigation check, Castle.
Because I'm just, paranoid like that. They haven't been on me. Investigation?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm intelligent.
Hey guys,
Castle, you don't see anything.
Good, sweet.
Yes.
just a thought. Maybe maybe we ought to go one of the other ways instead.
If you feel so inclined.
Don't mind me asking, do you have any reason why?
We just barely met, so I don't want to say just yet.
Alright, if your gut says so, I'm willing to trust it.
I do want
Wait,
to
no,
insight
no,
check
no.
him. I'm gonna
Charles
insight
does not
check him,
trust
but
anyone.
Okay, I guess I will
He's
say
trying
then.
to change.
Okay.
I guess I will say then maybe we might be able to learn something else.
I am a fan of learning. But I'm still gonna insight check him.
Go for it.
What are you trying to see?
Ooh. 14 plus insight, which is
Don't you have
plus
advantage?
5,
Or did
so
you get rid of that ring?
I unattuned that, unfortunately.
Okay.
This would have been a good time to have it. But still, 19 total.
19 total.
Mhm.
Make a chance. Make a. If you want to hide anything, make a deception check.
If not, make a persuasion check.
No,
Oh, okay.
not in this instance.
Sorry, say again.
Go ahead and make a. If you are trying, if you want to hide something, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Um,
Oh wait, he's a
Right.
warlock. This is bad.
Yeah.
would I still do that in roll 20 or?
Yeah, just
Okay.
roll a deception check. It's okay.
Oh.
Match. So who wins that?
Technically.
You do,
Defender gets the
technically.
tie.
Yeah, the offensive. Which
Oh,
So
Alright.
there's something there. I will say, Donko, you get that he's holding something back.
Mhm.
You obviously don't know what, but you get a little tell as he kind of as he's talking. He looks to the side just ever so slightly. There's something else there, but he's not telling.
Does it seem sus? Or, like, do I feel he's doing it for a good reason? Do I get that at least?
like
It's hard to
malicious
tell.
intent.
At this point, it's hard to tell.
Mm.
I say that distrusting people is so chosen one. so
So chosen one arc.
so
Spoken
chosen
one.
Spoke. Oh my gosh! I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
it just-
Spoken one.
I still do that. I'm sorry.
You killed him, and you still do it.
I killed him. And you know what? I killed him. I'll kill his name too.
No.
He will perish.
Is a
I
spoken one.
mean,
I'm willing to go with
left,
this.
right. All the same to me at this point.
Which way?
Upward bound.
Let's just go this way. Then.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to make my way towards the front this time, if possible.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Sure.
by all means.
Squeeze the zombie aside. There we go. Oh. There we go.
Sure.
The,
The
brave
door
sentinels
opens and you
hide behind
see
the flesh of zombies.
the door opens and you see a hallway that extends for a little bit and then ends in another door.
Well, let's go through the next door. Yes?
Sure.
Onward and upward. Well, onward and forward, I guess.
You head to the next door, and
We'll like brace ourselves to attack as well, because
of course,
Are there like metal walls? Are we like traveling through a hallway with metal walls?
through this hallway, it's no, it's not.
Okay.
As you look around, I mean, there is some metal,
Yeah.
but you actually see glass. You can see outside of this complex, of this building, whatever this is. And as you look out, especially on your left-hand side there, on the right, there's not a whole lot. But on your left, you look out, and the landscape is stony and rocky. And it extends for quite a while before immediately jutting up into these tall mountains. Very not too far away. But then it looks even farther away. Then it looks right close to you before moving back. And as you kind of it does give a little bit of vertigo, but then you turn away and look back at it, and then it's farther away again. And then you look up at the sky, and there is a miasma of silver and gray and white emanating the entire sky.
Oh,
Just
I think I'm
shifting,
gonna be sick.
riling. Heck?
Well, that is bizarre. I'm gonna go with my initial instinct that this is not the material plane.
Would explain why Reza feels so far away.
The door opens to Chance's touch, and you walk inside to some sort of laboratory.
Oh,
Possibly.
okay.
You see off to your left beakers and things of more of the mechanical side of things as well. There's gears and pieces of things strewn about. It's still clean and neat and orderly, but they're in random pieces, especially more clumped towards the center on this big table. This T-shaped table, you see many pieces of this red-colored metal. And as you walk on in, however you want
Walk
to
on in. Why don't we walk on in?
however you want to place yourselves.
To the walls.
Where do you want to be, Chance?
I'm gonna take a look at this table right here.
Okay. You head up that way, and you notice a couple of things. The table that you're looking at, Chance, is bare. There is absolutely nothing on it. You see a door on the far side and a smaller door off to your right on the other side of the room. And then you notice the pieces of metal in the middle shifting and moving. Some of them claying off to the ground as something pretty big stands up.
Oh, well.
Pretty big, made out of the red metal pieces. Oh,
Yep.
dear.
Hey, it's Korg. No, I'm just kidding.
As this construct stands up. I hate to do this without Max here, but I think that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh.
Well, this
All right.
was not quite intentional. At least not knowing that there is a baddie there.
Are constructs immune to fear?
You're not sure.
Maybe.
So, Max,
Don't like the look of
This-
that.
this construct starts to rise up off of the table, and that's where we're going to end up ending tonight.
All right, sounds good. And by sounds good, I mean sounds terrifying.
Big monster.
So,
Sweet.
welcome, Brian.
Yeah.
Set
Yeah.
that here.
Thanks.
Hope it wasn't too traumatizing your first
Thanks for getting
session
captured
with us.
No, not traumatizing.
He joined at a good spot, the start of a new arc.
That's
so
true. Yeah. Started with
Yeah.
no plot
Literally
line.
ended the last arc last session. So
Yeah, that was pretty surprising.
Killed my brother.
Just the usual stuff.
It's a long story.
Long story.
I believe it. The four of you look like you've been through a lot.
Yep. Psychologically tortured an entire town for a week. You know,
Just
the
the usual
works.
stuff.
I will say, after being psychologically tortured for a while yourselves, so
Yes.
you know,
No, yeah. So essentially, yeah. I was like, we have become the spoken one. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Whoa.
oh boy.
It's not true. That's impossible.
I love it.
No, actually, no. That's true though. I mean, we have become. No, sorry. According
No.
to Charles, the chosen ones.
Whatever.
All right.
They both have an O.
Well, everyone have a fantastic night and a great rest of your weekend, and
Likewise.
Yeah.
we will plan on playing again next Wednesday.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
All right.
Good.
Looking forward to
guys.
it.
Later.
Take care, all.
See ya.